My story is different from most because I had to undergo a post-marble training when I was just 7 and now I have pulmonary fibrosis, which is a serious lung disease, and my lung capacity is now only 20%. My name is Asha Shohari and I'm 17 years old. And today I would like to talk about what really matters more to me in life. Now life can be taught when every single breath you take in the struggle. And the slightest infection causes a serious life-threatening exacerbation. And the last one for me was in November last year when I went from being able to work regularly and go to school to suddenly being parent unable to turn over the impact without getting off our breath. And I must confess that I did wonder if we were going to die. And I would have sleepless nights just thinking, tossing, and turning with the idea that soon I may be gone, and if that is going to happen, then what's the point of anything? I think about it for hours and get nowhere. But then it suddenly struck me that I'm not really alone in all of this. It's not true that it's not just me, but all of us are going to die one day. Yes, all of us are going to die. I like you on just think about that for a moment. In the next 100 years, all of us sitting in this room today will be gone. Just at different times, some sooner than the others. So then, if death is the ultimate truth, what should really matter more in life? The only thing that matters to me is being happy, and happiness is choice one makes. It's simply an attitude. I can either choose to be happy and try to smile through all of my difficult times, or I can choose to be miserable and get overwhelmed by its own. Now, it's not that by being miserable that I'm going to get any better. So, I may as well choose to be happy. And if I have to have pulmonary fibrosis, I choose to have a happy pulmonary fibrosis. Now, I would like to share with you a few difficult moments in the recent past where I have chosen to be happy. This year, I was quite unwell and I had to undergo several medical tests. One just test was a sleep study done to check if my oxygen level were okay when I sleep. And this picture was taken right before the study. And you can see that I'm almost trapped in a bunch of squares. some touch to my face and some to my body, to monitor my heart, my brain, and my breathing. Despite all of that, I'm still smiling because I refuse to let this illness get the better of me. I just won't let. And I choose to find humor in observing the man who was doing my sleep study. I could have a laugh at the way he would just up his own face on my bed and go off to sleep himself, nodding away. And the obviously made it difficult for me to sleep. And maybe that when my results were so bad. How ridiculous, I thought to myself. Later that month, my family and I had to go to England for a full medical checkup. And the day were filled with long medical appointments. Talking about plan and what seemed like endless amount of steps. This is a picture of my brother and I, just after I had spent one long day at the hospital. But guess where we were headed in this photo to see a Broadway show in London. And it was fabulous. I was able to put the drama of the day at the hospital behind me. And I still managed to find the will and the assignment in going out for a play and spending quality time with my brother. I believe that it's important to recreate many happy memories so that we can try to quiet out the sad ones. After having quite unpleasant summer with all of the medical issues, my family and I decided to take a holiday to the Mondo, and there was so much to do in the Mondo. But of course, my health didn't permit to do a lot of things that I wanted to. And one of the main activity was knuckling, and I desperately wanted to try it. But how could a person who's got difficulty breathing go snorkeling? Well, in this picture, you can see me in my snorkeling gear. Right after I had popped my head out of, I chose the more beautiful, vibrant color face. And I'm not going to lie, I did only dip my head in for a second. But I did what I wanted to do. And that meant for me was worth everything. Extreme happiness and was even surprised at myself. For the something that everyone wasn't sure was really possible. Sure, happiness is clearly a choice one can make. No matter what, no matter where, you can find it if you look for it. In fact, Tom Wilson once said, "A smile, a happiness you can find right under your nose." I feel that happiness is also doing what you truly love. And for me, my love is for art. Simply because it allows me to express myself in such a beautiful and unique way. And I dip my trust in my variant color of spent, and I can almost feel the pen being trimmed on the pages of the canvas. I tend to forget all of my worries and the difficult situation that I'm really in. And art makes me happy because it almost becomes a home on all the world, where I can expect at least for a little while. And DJ, my most favorite subject to paint indoors. And now I would like to introduce you to my own two dogs, Kobe the Labrador and Rolo the Blackbird. You can see who the dominant ones in the relationship. I find it so interesting that even though they can't speak a word, dog can become the closest thing to your heart, your very best friends, and your companion. I love to observe them and try to figure them out, and I cannot help but get inspired. Dogs are so similar to humans, yet they carry qualities that we humans struggle to achieve at times. Dogs can find happiness in the smallest of things. Dogs are delighted with work. It started with a small treat, and in heaven when you tackle their belly. Now I would like to share with you a few paintings I have done recently that were inspired by these two guys. The first one is called Pie, and it captures snapshot of a everyday life, just lying on my bed and watching movies just as I love to do. The next one is inspired by my Charles Puss Brolo and the legendary rock painter and Roses. And now all of this doesn't mean that life is only one big song and dance. It really isn't. Of course, there are days when I feel extremely down, where I feel like simply curling up into a pond and just giving up. But then the realization that things could always be much cooler always pushed me to get back up on my feet and put a smile on my face. I could have easily been born into a family that wasn't loving and caring as my own. So I thank God for my family that I have. And I know for a fact that there are children out there who are much less fortunate. And although I have this disease, I'm still grateful that I can work around and do what I love to do. So happiness is an attitude. Happiness is doing what you truly love. And I feel that happiness can only come from acceptance. I accept who I am. I accept where I am at. And I accept the challenge that I'm dealing with today. And I'm even more determined to make the most of this wonderful gift of life that God has given me. As Edison once said, enjoy life. There is plenty of time to be there. So I really hope that all of you enjoy your life with as much happiness You can spot silly fine. Thank you for listening.